So we want to give an update to the story with Botham Jean. You know, they was filing a lawsuit against the city of Dallas as a wrongful death lawsuit, and something happened with that. Now, they say the city of Dallas, they say, won a small victory after a federal judge absolved the city of liability in the tragic 2018 death of Botham Jean. So the suit was filed a month after Botham Jean's death, stated the Dallas Police Department. It has a pattern, practice, history, and custom of using excessive force. U.S. District Judge Barbara Lynn states the city was dismissed with prejudice, meaning the suit can't be brought up again, for failure to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. Now, I say the Jean family unwavering in stance that adequate police training could have prevented Botham's death, but they say filed an appeal of the dismissal on December 27th. They say, we feel the city of Dallas should be in this lawsuit, should be held responsible for the acts of Amber Geiger. This is the thing to the Jean family. Well, we tried to tell you, when your other son ran off of there and hugged Amber Geiger like it was some sort of Lifetime movie that we were watching, and you was accepting all this, doing all this forgiveness and I forgive, and oh, it's just a Christian thing to do. Okay, well, you forgave, remember? So they did right by you. You're not supposed to get any money from them because you forgave. You hugged Amber Geiger. You took that award from the police, remember? Y'all were there when your son was taking this award from the police for forgiving and having love for the police that killed his brother. Then you want to turn around and sue the city? No, you forgave. How you going to forgive and then sue? Suing is only for people that don't forgive that, and then they want justice for what happened to their family member. Let this be a lesson to all of you that want to run around here talking about, you got to forgive, Phil. You got to forgive. But you don't say that about black people. You don't say, Phil, we got to forgive other black people. You ready to cut another black person's head off quick. But when it comes to them folks, we got to forgive. We got to forgive. You can forgive all day. I've never said you don't forgive someone, but do it at your home. Do it at your house. Get on your knees, say a prayer, and talk to God yourself, and you tell God you forgive them. You don't have to walk up to nobody and forgive them and make a scene. Didn't the scriptures teach, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing? If you up there forgiving and making a spectacle, you're not doing that for God. You're doing that for a show. Because you don't have to be making a public spectacle to forgive nobody. So don't tell me it's about forgiveness and every time you forgive, you got to make a public spectacle in front of everybody. No, you're doing that for your own theatrics and trying to let Master know that you're not mad at it. And these folks had dismissed your case with prejudice. You can file an appeal you want, but they say with prejudice. So let's see what you're going to do. But you know, keep forgiving. Keep on forgiving. Go ahead. Put on them shows and you'll see what happens. I don't feel bad for them at all, this family. I don't feel bad. They betrayed Botham Jean. They betrayed their own family member for them folks. So I'll take no issue with it. Dallas, keep your money. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story with the Jean family. And let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Don't be walking around there talking about, I forgive, let me hug the cop that killed my brother, killed my son, killed my dog, killed whatever. No forgiveness to these people publicly. Forgive them at your house in your prayer time. Do that. But no public forgiveness. Let them wallow around thinking that you can't stand their guts. And you're sure that when you got a lawsuit against the city, don't make that mistake. The only thing I'm saying, learn from this story.